Hey everybody, it's Lisa from Shabby Road Studio. Welcome back. So today, as promised, we're going to work on this beautiful old vintage book cover and try to see if we can salvage this, what's left of the spine. I absolutely adore this cover. I don't want to cover it up with anything, so it will be a junk journal with the original artwork on the front and the back. I absolutely think this is worth saving. So what can we do? This is in really horrible shape, but it's, I mean, I hate to just cut that off and throw it away, you know? So let's see what we can do. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. So we're gonna open this up very carefully and try to get it centered here. So there's a little piece here that's barely hanging on. This one's not attached, but we're gonna keep it down. Hopefully this is just a yummy leftover of the spine. So I'm looking in my stash. This is just a piece of, you know, Amazon packaging. And I thought maybe because of the strength, but it's also very pliable, I thought I would see if I could just, yeah, I'm gonna have to just coat this with glue and see if we can get it on here and stick enough to give this book cover the support it will need to become a junk journal, which will be open and shut, open and shut. So hopefully this will be strong enough for that. I'm not sure. I haven't thought through my plan far enough yet how I'm going to sew in signatures, or if I'm actually just gonna try to glue, you know, do a hidden spine for the signatures. Probably would be the best bet. Okay, so let's see if we can get this to the size it needs to be. All right. Set that over there. So it looks about right. We're just gonna leave it frayed here. This is kind of coming open, but that's okay. So now we're gonna have to get this plastered just with some PVA glue, just a white glue. Okay, let's see if we can okay, let's flip it over and see how it looks. Okay, so I like that. So when this area dries, that you won't be able to even see that glue. Now hopefully that gives us, you know, enough stability to start with. So we'll flip this back over. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, but I don't want to stop there. I want to just continue to kind of give this whole area a lot of support. So I thought would be fun is to utilize the book itself and take some of the pages and do kind of like a collage on the front cover and back cover. So I think that's what we'll do. We got to make use of this beautiful book, right? So let's take Billy Whiskers' Adventures and add it right there. Let's do that. Let's see. We're going to switch to Mod Podge. Yep, I'm going to switch to some Mod Podge and see how we go. Let's put this page. Yeah. There we go. Get the bone folder. Sometimes I just like to use my fingers. They get messy. And I've tried wearing gloves, and I mean, who can even feel what you're doing with gloves on? So I love to use my hands, but at the end of the day, especially after painting, and they're a mess. Oh, we got a bubble in the middle. Boop. All right, see if we can save. See if we can. Oh no. All right. Yep. We can do it. We can fix it. I don't want that bubble there. So let's go. Let's fix this before it's too late. I just love watching boo-boos. Okay, so maybe it's just the fact that it's over that label or something. Maybe it's pulling up the label, the glue under the label. I don't know. But there is a label under there, so maybe that's gonna inhibit this sticking properly. But that's okay. I'm good with it. It'll just be a little bit more grungy looking that way. Love, love, love this book so far. I have no idea what's going to happen with this junk journal. I have no idea where the theme of this is going to go. I'm basically just starting out with this cover, which is what I do most of the time. I tend to find these covers or have ideas for covers in my mind, and I love to make the covers. It's the rest of the journal coming together that's more of a tedious process for me, because I'm trying to, match up a theme, or trying to find just the right papers that you feel will work for a signature. That's the harder part for me. It's still fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy every bit of this process. But for me, just so you know, the cover making for each journal is where I put all my creative energy. It's just, I love making junk journal covers. Okay, so Billy Whiskers' Adventures is going there. What happened to it? Oh, okay. Could have put that over there. This is the content page, and probably see if we can put that right over there. Let's move this. Well, here's a method behind my madness. Now, see, I got all this goop here. Let's bring the book back in, and we'll get this second piece put on. Finally got a sunny day in Michigan here. Boy, it's been tipping down into the low temperatures, and I am frankly not ready for it. I am a summertime girl. We just came back, a few weeks ago from a vacation to Florida. Oh my Lord, it's hot in Florida in September. I have been there many, many, many times, but I always forget just how dang hot it still is in September in Florida. Yeah, 90s. And so yeah, we did the Disney World thing and saw my sister who lives down there, and we had fun. It was a good time, but it was very, 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 very hot. And then we came back, which we had some nice 60s, even 70s after we got back, which was nice because it's always hard to come back from vacation and then come back to nasty weather. So I do appreciate Michigan giving me some in-between temperatures, if you will. Okay, we're gonna let this dry, and then we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do next. Okay, so I have dried this. The Mod Podge, sorry, I don't want to say that wrong. Mod Podge that I used on this is a hard, like, what's it called? Hard coat. So it makes it kind of neat. So I'm going to use that same one. I'm going to flip this over now, and I'm going to coat this outside just to keep this the way it is, looking like it does. See how neat that looks now? It just looks brown, and you can still see that awesome spine. Okay, so let's coat this with this Mod Podge hard coat and see how she goes. Okay, we're gonna let this dry and see if I've missed any spots, but I've never used this Mod Podge hard coat before, but I think I might be buying some more. I actually got that at a thrift store, and every time I see Mod Podge at a thrift store, I grab it if the price is right, and this is the first time I've used that, but I really like it. I think it might work well for junk journals, so let's let this dry, and then we'll come back. Okay, so this is dry. Pretty much dry. This is pretty much dry. And I don't know if you can see the shine, but it leaves a really neat finish, just like what might have been on the book to begin with. And it's really brightened up the colors of the artwork on the front and the back. And it just made this spine look really cool. So that was a win. That Mod Podge hard coat. It's hardcore for me. Okay, so I want to put something more in here just to give some more support for when I glue in the spine, because I don't know if I have the heart to sew through this. I don't know if that's going to give enough support to glue another spine on there or not. But we're going to put some support there anyways. So let's measure this. You hear my roosters crowing in the background. It's hard to do videos around here between the roosters and the dogs. And let's go about right there. This is just part of a file folder, one of those manila file folders. Just a little bit more support in the center of that spine. And I don't know, I have kind of an idea for the rest of this. We'll probably be covering this up, but at least we know it's in there and we know it's being utilized from the book. I'm gonna do this with Fabrifix because I need it to be super super duper sturdy. Whew, that stinks. My hands are sticky. Ah, what a mess. Okay. I'm going to be able to open and close the book. Still a little bit there. I could probably stand to put another coat of that Mod Podge out here. Let's do that. Let's thicken up, just really give it a thick coat on the spine. I like the way this stuff looks. I'll definitely be buying some more. So this is what it looks like in case you're interested. Mod Podge hard coat. Hopefully they still sell it because like I said, I got this at a thrift store. Somebody had donated, so hopefully they still sell that one. Mod Podge has so many different types now. Before it was just one Mod Podge. Decoupaging, but so many good uses for Mod Podge. I love it. And I love this book cover. Have I said that lately? I absolutely love this cover. So we're going to let that dry. Okay, this is pretty much dry. What I want to do next is just, this is going to be finished off now because obviously we can't leave it like that. This looks stupid. I wanted to keep these visible, but I guess just knowing they're in the book is good enough for me. I thought maybe doing some collage work on the inside of the covers would be fun. So we're going to take some old pattern pieces and just kind of rip them up and put them down. Old pattern pieces come in handy.
We're going to go back to the glue. And start layering some of these down.
Okay, we're going to let this set and dry. Okay, so this for the most part is dry. There's still a couple areas that are a little damp. But I wanted to do some color in here, so I did put on some gloves. I got some of these. I've never used these before. They are the Delusion spray. And look what a great deal I got. I don't know if anybody got any of these, I don't know, a month or so ago when they were having a clearance, but $9.49 to $2.37. So anyway, I grabbed some. I've never used them before. And probably should have opened them before I started. Okay, I got some open. I have the, don't know what color this is. fresh lime and Campso teal. This is black marble. So we'll see. I don't know. This is an experiment right before your very eyes. I think I'm going to just dabble some on. I'm not sure. Black's nice. These are shimmery. I didn't really want shimmery for this book, but I want to just see. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. I can always tone it down with some brown, which I obviously was going to do anyways. And the teal is really pretty. Leave it to a sale to get me to try something. Okay, so spray some water on them. Get things moving. Like I said, I didn't really want shimmery for this, but I thought it would be fun to add some of this color to these pattern pages here. Maybe some more water. Really pretty colors, though. Come on. Okay. So let's mop it up. Yeah, that's fun. I have some of these daubers in vintage photo. So we're just gonna add some brown in here. Hopefully I can get this to dry now that I've added all this water on here, but I gotta have brown, and I don't have a spray. I don't have the distress sprays in vintage photo. The only one that's similar to brown is the gather twigs, and I don't really like that as well. So I'm gonna add some water to this. And let's see. There we go. Get browning it up a little bit. Okay, that's better. So maybe some more of this black. What would it be like if I sprayed it on instead of... Hello? Ah, wow. Don't you love black? Nice. Nice. I have black splatters all over. Get some in the creases and on the sides. I mean, black just goes in and makes everything look even more grungy on top of the brown, so I'm good with this. It's just my book's getting really wet now. And everything's splattered in here. Okay, so we're gonna leave this dry and then come back and see how cool it looks. Okay, so this is pretty dry. Well, not quite. That's gonna be a beautiful paper towel when we're done. So I got some stays on in brown, just because this doesn't move when you put water on it. So I wanted to hit up some of the spots that are raised, just to give it some more grunge. Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. I'm liking it. I knew I would. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so gotta let stays on dry. Okay. So lastly, I like to put a little bit of gold. Oops, that's a little bit too much. But I really just want this to barely, like the brown, I just want it to barely touch. So I just use my fingers really flat. I just get kind of like spreading that out really thin. Get some on my fingers. And just kind of highlight some of the rough areas. Oh yeah, right there. And I love the outcome of that. Ooh, oh yeah. So that is what I like to do with my grungy projects. I'm liking the way this is turning out, you guys. Yeah, it covered up the book pages, but I think it's okay because this isn't going to be really about the content of the book. I just wanted to salvage this beautiful cover, and I think we accomplished that with that amazing Mod Podge hard coat. Ooh, I love the way that's looking right there. Oh, there's more of it. Guys, look at that. Can you see? Oh my goodness. I am a freak when it comes to a coat of gold. But you just want just a little, just so it barely, oh my goodness. This is the best. This sealed the deal for me. It picks up all of those veins of all of the crinkled tissue paper where it got, you know, folded and creased, and that is the fun part. Oh my gosh. Okay, stop yourself. Yeah, I don't want any of this gold on the back when I pick it up, but you must see this. I mean, I don't know if you can see it. It's just, it's amazing. Like, it just picked up all those little cool crevices. So yeah. Okay, I guess we're gonna call that good for today's video. Look at that awesome spine now, guys. It looks like it never happened. And it's shiny like those old books. You know what I mean, those old books that had that plasticky look. That's what this looks like. And the inside, oh my gosh, that's yummy. All right, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.